Hi, friends. So, you may have a goal and you know what you need to do to reach that goal, and yet you don't do it. And why is that? I have been thinking about that, and that is something that's even been going on in my life. And so, I want to share with you a little bit of what I've learned about reaching our goals. And so, the first is that I just want to tell you that I truly believe that God has given every person on earth a purpose. And that purpose is to do great things for Him through His power. But we keep ourselves from doing those things. And a big reason I think that we hold back from doing the things that we know we should do is really because of fear. And so, just a few examples of this. When we know that we should do the right thing, maybe you have a friend who's going through a hard time and I should reach out to that person and see if she wants to get coffee. And then you think, well, what if I don't say the right things? Or what if I really say the wrong things and hurt our friendship? Or maybe you need to have a conversation with a loved one. Maybe it's a spouse or a family member, and they've done some things that have hurt you, and you really just can't move past it. And you need to have that conversation, but what if that conversation is awkward? And what if it hurts your relationship? And so you just don't do it, and you let that anger build up inside of you. I think there's other ways that we have goals, or we know what to do is right and we don't do it. And it's just simple things like eating right and exercising. They're all things that we know we should do. But we failed at it in the past, and we have a fear of failing again. So it keeps us from moving forward. Most of the time, we don't do the wrong thing because we don't know what the right thing is to do. We usually know the right thing to do. It's just that we don't follow through. And I think that what we all need is courage to do the right thing. And that's what we all lack. And that's what I lack at times. And so how can we get courage? Well, I think there's a lot of ways we can do it, but I recently read a book that I want to recommend to you. I don't believe in every single part of it, but what really resonated with me was this book, and it's called The 5-Second Rule. And she talks about, it's by Mel Robbins, and you can look her up on YouTube and kind of get the gist of it. But what she says is that it's kind of a stupid rule. All you have to do is count backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go, just do it. And she says what counting backwards does is that it activates our prefrontal cortex, and it keeps us from talking ourselves out of things that we know we should do. And so whenever we get an impulse to act on a goal, then we know it's the right thing to do, we 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just do it. And I have to say that I have been using this 5-second rule in my life recently, and it's really been helping me to actually just get out the door. I have the hardest time getting out the door sometime. I think I have this fear that I'm going to forget something. So then I go around the house and I linger and, just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out the door. And so I'm getting better at it, and I wanted to pass that on to you so that it can help you live a healthier life. And this is just another reason I really love my business, because it's caused me to read books I would never have read before, and helps me learn just little tricks to help me become more of the person that God has designed me to be. And what I just love about my business is being able to share these kinds of things with my team and watch them face their fears and do more of what God has designed them to do by helping others, reaching out, being fearless, and just really making a difference in the world. One other story that I wanted to share with you is about Rosa Parks. And it was shared in Mel Robbins' book, and how she said that Rosa Parks, the day that she sat on the bus and she said, "No, I'm not going to give up my seat," she said it was a split-second decision. She had not planned that day to do that, but she just all of a sudden said, "I've had enough," and it had been building up, but maybe she knew all along what the right thing was to do. And because she finally did that thing, it activated a worldwide movement. As you know, if you know history, that Martin Luther King was kind of elected after that to help lead the boycott, and that just happened a few days later, all because of Rosa Parks. So maybe there's something God is stirring inside of you to do that you should do, but you've been putting it off because of fear. And I encourage you to pray about it and move towards your goals.